Hi, it's
Hi,
Jackson here.
Jackson there.
Andrew there.
What?
Welcome to the Andrew podcast, where Andrew talks about his problems for an hour and a half each week and doesn't give us the room to shine. He's
Okay.
a fucking drama whore. What do
Okay.
you have today?
I don't have any problems, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Damn.
I have
That's
two topics that really exemplify the downfall of current society, just how everything is wrong in this world and
Yes.
people are
Here's
stupid.
why you people listening for fun should be mad.
Yes.
Why, Andrew?
Well, excuse me, Jackson. You act like that hasn't been the entire point of this show for all
Never.
8 years we've been doing it. What the fuck?
Why'd you wait until episode 471 to start getting negative, Andrew?
Yeah.
It's 470 episodes of positivity.
Never had a problem with that kind of shit. No.
What?
Never was a calling card of this podcast. No.
All right, well, what? Make me angry.
Okay. So I got two that I wrote down. I remember one. I'm checking my notes on the other. Oh God. Jackson, say something funny to stall for like 5 seconds.
Where's Kaya? Are you here?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm over yonder. I'm
Okay,
waiting.
hi.
First, I didn't want to talk
hi,
over
Kaya.
him.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. You're here too. Nice. Okay.
I'm respectful. I let
Yeah.
people speak.
You ready to get negative?
Sure. No, you know what? I'm going to be a positive Polly today.
It's a bit out of your wheelhouse, I know.
Yeah.
But
Kaya's only been
think
positive on this show ever.
yeah, if
I
we
know.
all try, we can try to be negative right now, I think. In this digital age, your privacy matters more than it ever has in human history, and that's why I'm super happy to announce that Aura is sponsoring this week's episode. I mean, just thinking about all the information that these information brokers have on you out there, it's just enough to turn the stomach. Like, I'm looking at a redacted report right now, a data broker report, and the information that they potentially have on everyone out there is just staggering. Like, possible phone numbers, possible email addresses, sure, you probably expect that to happen, but your possible relatives and their address, their ages, second degree possible relatives, all the way down to possible neighbors, associates, your jobs, your education, specifically your social media accounts that might have been anonymous in previous years have now been linked directly to your identity, possible photos of you, possible owned automobiles, all the way down to your possible owned aircrafts. If any of you out there have a private aircraft, then you're in trouble with this as well. There's just a copious amount of information out there that data brokers are able to harvest and then sell on for nefarious purposes, even if those nefarious purposes are just just directing more targeted ads at you. And that's why the sponsor of this episode, Aura, is a very compelling thing. What Aura does is that it identifies data brokers that are currently selling your information, and then it takes care of the cleanup, basically. It gets all of your information off of those websites, off of those lists, and make sure that it stays off. You've also got benefits like you can get alerts if your information is found in nefarious places like the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit cards and banking, very important, 24/7 monitoring to keep your identity safe at all times, a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, so many different security options that are now more important than ever in the digital age. And if anything does happen, Aura also includes $5 million in identity theft insurance protection, just for that safety of mind. If you take your privacy online seriously, there's no better tool than Aura to accomplish that and make sure that all of your information is where it should be, in your own hands. Try Aura for free for 14 days at aura.com/official, and in those 2 weeks, Aura will get to work scrubbing all of that pesky information you've left behind on the internet off of it. You won't be vulnerable anymore. I highly recommend you go do that, and I'm very excited to have Aura on board as a sponsor for the show. They do fantastic work. Privacy, again, is more important than ever. Highly recommend you go take advantage of that 14 days for free offer at aura.com/official. Please do go check them out. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm gonna do one, and I'm gonna see if I remember the other one. I'm actually just flat out blanking on the fucking other one. Okay, so you guys notice that the current food trend is protein everything, right?
Sure.
Anyone? Yeah. So, like, you got protein. You guys don't notice this at all? Really? Really?
I mean,
it's been a
depends
while.
the
You guys
type of person.
live under rocks. No, like you go to the supermarket and it's like new protein ice cream and new protein chips, new protein this. And foods that are already in existence are now labeling how much protein they have on the package. For example, you can buy cheese crackers, and the packages now say on the very front, now with 3 grams of protein, even if they already had that much protein in them for 20, 30 fucking years that they've been in existence. It's the current health trend. It's everywhere. It's the current thing. Like how hot sauce was the thing a few years ago.
We're not disagreeing. I think I was just confused because that's been going on for like 5 years now, 5 or 10 years. So it's been a while.
It has been a thing that's been up and coming, and there's all sorts of health cycles that go in and out. I wouldn't even call them health, more like food trends. But I just want to point out that I think we've reached critical mass with this one. I don't think we can get dumber.
Nice.
I don't think we can
Critical
get dumber.
mass because it's protein.
I didn't even mean that. I actually
Nice.
didn't even mean that pun. Thank you, Jackson.
No, you
I'm
meant
smarter than I think.
it. You meant it. Continue.
Okay. So at Chipotle, everyone knows Chipotle, you know, fast food Mexican burrito place. They now have what they call the protein cup. Do you guys want to know what the protein cup is? Take a guess. Take
Protein?
a guess. Well, yeah, but like, what is it? What is it? You go to Chipotle, you order one protein cup. What is it?
What's Chipotle? Is it just chicken?
Well, from what I've seen, it's like 2 nuggets in it.
It is a scoop
chicken
of
nuggets.
chicken in a cup. That's it. That's the entire order. So Chipotle is desperately trying to get on this protein craze and trying to get people to come to their restaurant. And their big new ad campaign, you can see ads for this on fucking like YouTube and Twitter and like all the big platforms. Their big shtick is order the protein cup. It has 24 grams of natural protein. And then you look at what it is, and it's a cup of chicken.
But I
That's
want
it.
synthetic protein. What about that? Always reminds me of like diet food, basically at McDonald's. You know, like so-called healthy food at McDonald's. Like, why are you going to fucking McDonald's and ordering a salad? What's the point of that?
Well, what's really funny about the Chipotle one is this is not a new menu item. This is not anything different. It is
No,
the
it's kind of
stock
known for chicken.
yeah, well, it's the stock bog standard chicken that you can get. And Chipotle is a restaurant that from day one you could customize your order from start to finish. You could always just order an extra side of chicken at any point, at all times. But now they're marketing as a new menu item, the protein cup. Woohoo!
Maybe it's special chicken that's been
It's not.
hit in the gym.
No,
pumped
it's
up
not.
chicken.
Jackson, you're
Full of
wrong.
protein.
It's stupid. Shut up. Kaya, you're
Can
better.
you
One Kaya
Can
point.
you add more protein? Oh, I wanted that Kaya point.
You can add protein to anything, yeah. But I don't
Yeah.
know if they are.
well,
I mean,
what
okay,
stupid Americans
technically-
do. Yeah.
You have to remember, like, fast food chicken is probably made out of, like, newspapers and recycled shoe leather.
Yeah,
so
there's barely
it's
any
probably-
protein in that.
Yeah. They probably do actually add artificial protein to it. Like, dude, guys, our chicken is made from recycled maggot products.
Well, the stupid American diet, the problem is they see anything that is like in the realm of healthy and assume it makes the food healthier. Like they make protein ice cream now. I've seen it at the grocery store. I've tried it. And you bet your fucking ass there are tons of people that walk by and go, "Oh, it's ice cream, but it's protein. Well, that's healthier. Now I can eat it." And they don't understand they're still fucking eating ice cream. It's still bad for you.
I mean, they could think that it's unhealthy still. Like they don't care that it's unhealthy, but now they get protein at least.
They don't.
Yeah, that is
because
still a
I
notch
have
better.
They don't though. I have talked to people. I won't name names, but they literally are like, "Well, this is protein in it, so you know it's good for you. It's better for you." It's still the same shit.
Technically,
It is the
probably
same shit, but it's nonetheless like objectively better. Like Coke Zero is still better for you than Coke.
Yes,
Yeah.
At least it's no
mathematically,
calories.
if you are in the realm of healthy eating and you're counting calories and you know your intake, it is better that you eat that than regular ice cream. But for 99% of people who just eat trash, especially in America, you're still eating ice cream. You're still doing the bad choice. It's not better.
Ice cream.
It's like if you take deep fried fucking lard and put some sprinklings of kale on top. Go, now it's healthier. Yes, mathematically it is, but it's still not good for you.
Oh man, but it's so hard to resist. I found a brand of like energy drink on Amazon where each can had like 30 grams of protein in it or something.
Damn.
And I was
that's a
like,
lot
that
of
has to taste revolted. That has to be so thick and goopy. And then I tried it.
Yeah.
I ordered it. It was expensive though. I ordered it and it was actually delicious. I was like, no way. It can't be. Like, how is this yummy? And it tastes like regular
is
energy
this an
drink.
advertisement? What is this? Is coming out of nowhere. What?
No,
who's
well,
the
okay,
company?
here's the part. I don't remember the fucking company, but the part where I'm going to agree with Andrew is like, this is too good to be true. I'm going to turn this can around and read the ingredients, and I'm never going to order this again. Rightfully so. Of course, it's full of sucralose.
Of course.
Which nukes your gut. Which at that point, like, yeah, I'm getting my protein, and I guess in a pinch, if you're like, I don't know, traveling or something, you want to meet your protein goal, that's fine.
You really
but
need that 30 grams.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to like drink this regularly each day for your workouts. Like, that's not healthy, you know?
Is there a way for me to get negative protein? Like something that I can eat and drink that removes the protein from my body?
Alcohol.
You want food that costs more than it gains you, is what you're saying.
Is that no? But no, I want it to get rid of just the protein. Only that. Just suck it up.
Doesn't alcohol do that?
I think it does.
I mean, you can always just poison yourself. It'll get rid of everything in your body.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I just want the protein on there.
I mean,
Negative
you could
protein.
avoid consuming it. That is quite easy. There's so many
What's the-
foods that are like 0 protein.
Jackson just wants to eat antimatter. Yeah. I just
that.
want negative sustenance. A way to eat something that doesn't benefit me at all.
What was it, Christian? You started a question.
I didn't ask a question. Don't worry about it. I guess my question is, what's your real problem with this, Andrew?
It's tricking people into thinking that anything is happening at all ever. Like, if a single human being on Earth believes the protein cup at Chipotle is a new menu item or in any way just different, that's what pisses me off. And I bet it works on people. I really bet it does. There's probably some people out there where it does work. I just see this as like, bottom of the barrel. It sucks.
Yeah, but is it any different than when you walk through Walmart? You know how Walmart has that one aisle that is just colored sugar water, like the juice aisle? And you walk through and it's like zinc, vitamin D3, B, A, C, B, X, Y, Z, every vitamin infused. And you look at it and it's like, I can tell this is cancer. It doesn't matter if you like crush up a multivitamin into it.
It's most offensive because it invaded my personal space. I'm sitting on my phone. I get an ad. It's a woman in her car going, the new protein cup at Chipotle, 24 grams of natural protein. It might have even been like 34 or something. Like, I don't want to see this. Like, get this shit out of my face,
You're
How much is it?
Sitting there getting mad at your phone for showing you Chipotle ads.
Yeah, people don't get mad at their phones, Jackson. That never happens. Never, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were better than that.
Do you want me to bring
Let me
topics
see.
to this podcast? I mean, where are we
No,
going?
God damn it.
All right, that was my
Ooh.
topic. Go ahead.
No
Kyle.
topics.
Okay, so this is a whole menu. It's not just a cup. With items ranging from 15 to 81 grams of protein per item. And this single chicken taco starting at $3.50 with a high protein. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's,
But this is
whatever. It's a
all-
cup of chicken. Like, it's really not fancy or like,
Okay,
offensive.
but here's the problem. All of this is already on the menu. None of this is new. None of this is anything. This menu already existed. They're marketing this as a new product. It's not.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, now you're just mad at marketing teams. This is literally their job. I agree. All of those people need to be fucking like nuked from an orbital laser, but what can you do? There's
Okay.
entire boardrooms full of people in fucking pantsuits sitting in Zoom calls and whatnot. Like, okay, how can we peddle our fake chicken to these retards? They didn't want the Beyond chicken. That was a bust. How can we use all of our leftover Beyond chicken stock? Well, can't we just like dip it in some whey powder and sell it to them as high protein? Genius, Clarissa.
Yeah.
Get on it.
Like, they have here the double high protein burrito, which is a burrito with double chicken, salsa, fajita veggies, cheese, and lettuce. I'm going to let you know a secret. You could always just go to Chipotle and ask for that. That was never not allowed until now. You could do it. It's
But
just
now
stupid.
instead of saying all of that, you can just say, give me protein chicken. And
Give
they
me
do
the
it.
double high protein burrito, please. Great. You just
Yeah.
saved ordering like 3 steps. I suppose
To
that's
be fair,
good.
like 95 protein is pretty good for a burrito. Josh Hart's high protein burrito, 1,300 calories too. So if you're a lady, that's like your entire daily need. Holy shit!
Yeah, but it's double chicken, white rice, black beans, salsa, corn salsa, sour cream, and cheese. There's people who already probably went in it. Again, why does Josh Hart need to put his name on this? This already existed.
I don't even know who Josh Hart is.
Yeah,
Imagine.
who's Josh Hart?
Okay. I'm gonna give you an example. You know those McDonald's menu items where it's like you can get the Big Mac or you can get Little Wayne's Big Mac. Well, what's the difference?
Ew.
Oh, it's a Big Mac but with barbecue sauce. You could
it's got
already
different
do
sauce.
that, but they market it like it's a new product to trick people into being excited for it and going, "Ooh, wow, the Little Wayne Big Mac or what the fuck ever, the Josh Hart double protein burrito." Whoa, just
I don't
bullshit.
think I would want a Lil Wayne Big Mac.
Yeah, but would you want a Keanu Reeves Big Mac, Kaya?
No.
Would
It
you
would
want
taste
a
wooden like
Mad
his
Max
acting.
Fury Road Big Mac featuring Fury Road sauce?
Does it come with a toy?
It comes with Mad Max Fury Road on Blu-ray, 4K edition, black and chrome.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's actually a
I
good
already
deal.
have that
Yeah.
pirated. I mean, I already have that purchased.
Oh man, would you want the free blowjob for Kaya or San Big Mac?
I can
I'll
get
get
that at
that.
home.
Yeah, we have McDonald's at home.
You're gonna have to up the ante here. Give me like a $1 million Polymarket account for free or something.
Yeah, do you
With
want the
each
$3
purchase.
million Big Mac?
I want
How is this economical?
If there was a Walter White Big Mac and the actual actor comes in and says his lines as I'm eating my Big Mac.
What if
Then, yeah.
as you eat the Big Mac, it's like a squeaky toy and it says the lines on a little recorded speaker as you eat it?
What
It
if
depends on the
instead of
ratio
that,
of like.
what if instead of that, the burger just has a little bit of special sauce on it?
Ew, are you bringing this
Huh.
back to your cum again?
No, that
That's
wasn't
some
cum related.
pervert.
Just that's all they ever do with these special celebrity endorsed meals. Is it's just a Big Mac with
Oh.
like cream sauce or something on it, something slightly different.
Mhm.
It never tastes better, by the way.
It's just
No.
I'm tired of this food trend. You know, back in the day when you had a new fast food menu item, for the most part, it was a new item. Like, oh, okay, we brought in this special like the special sauce I'd rather have than, hey, it's the BTS meal. It's the same exact thing. I think actually BTS did have a special sauce, didn't they? Fuck.
I don't know,
Bad
but I know what you
example.
mean.
You know what I mean, though. There's plenty of new items that come out, new in quotations, and it's just something you could have already ordered off the menu. You know?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
It does feel like food hasn't innovated much in the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-food has like Ozempic. Maybe that'll force their hands. I mean, you guys remember we read that article where the food industry is now currently in sort of a cold war with the Ozempic companies to re-addict people that are losing weight.
One of my favorite things is to go on, check out celebrities who have in the last 20 years been outspoken for being like fat, basically like fat positivity.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Celebrities like Amy Schumer and shit like that, and see how they're doing now that Ozempic is out. And suspiciously, they're all very thin now. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
as soon as they had the means of making themselves thin, all that fat positivity and how great
Mhm.
being fat is went out the window.
It is always the ironic justice that there's always a tragedy that befalls the fat positivity community related to it. Like when that famous speaker for them died of, I think it was COVID related complications. I mean, Kaya knows what I'm talking about. Kaya hates fat people, right?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
I
he
vaguely
was some
remember that,
real big prominent fat activist speaker, and then he died, I think, of COVID or something, where they basically said, hey, if he was healthier, he would have lived, but you know, he got a thing and died. So
Yeah, no, that's all of them. Every
Yeah.
single actress and actor in Hollywood is now just losing their freaking weight like crazy. And then some of them, they were already skinny. Like Ariana Grande just looks like
Oh,
a
yeah, it's
skeletal
getting
monster
scary.
now in every movie that she's in, and she's like pale. I don't know why she's skeleton maxing, but that's how they
It's
look now.
terrifying.
They all wanna. Yeah, it's not
I mean,
attractive
body-
at all. But yeah, I agree
Body
with the
image
fatty.
issues.
oh wow.
I don't know if I wonder how Adele did it, because Adele was one of the original ones where she was like, I don't know if she was
All
outspokenly
natural.
pro-fat. Yeah,
I don't think so.
feel like she was either before Ozempic or maybe they gave her like
She was
early access.
Patient zero, they airbursted her during a concert. She woke
And
up the next day skinny. He's like, what the fuck happened?
And all the other fatties were like mad at her, going like, "You're a traitor. What happened to body positivity? What kind of example are you setting for young women by losing weight and not being obese?"
It's always an American problem. I love it. You look at any other country and they would band together as a fucking community to be like, stop it. Stop being that large and stop saying it's okay. But in America, you can find people that are okay with it. It's only America.
Man, Adele looks great now. What the fuck?
Really? I'm going to Google her right now.
Yeah, look at her. She looks great.
She's 37.
She does, yeah. She looks really nice.
Oh, yeah. Look at her. Good for her.
Good for her. Yeah, good for her.
Honestly, good choice.
But how it's actually fucking mind blowing that I didn't think I'd see the day that we invented a pill that you can take that just loses you weight, basically.
Why not?
I don't think it's I think in 10 years we're gonna find the ramifications of that.
Maybe,
it seems
but
too good to be true.
I think knowing common modern society, this would be one of the top priorities of all the science fields. People wanting to not have to put in effort to be attractive and lose weight.
Yeah, but it seems like such a massive breakthrough, basically, in a short amount of time. Basically, like
Not
I didn't
just
see
weight, but like addiction in
coming.
general, apparently, which
Does it
would be a
help
wonder
with-
drug.
Does it help with other addictions?
Yeah, I've told you this before. We literally talked about it on the show. It apparently helps alcoholics not crave alcohol as much. It helps gambling addicts somehow. I don't know what the mechanism is, but it apparently helps with cravings in general.
I would imagine. So I've spoken to friends who are on Ozempic, and the way they describe
Whoa!
Yeah. The way they describe it is it quiets the food noise. So it's like that constant re-pressuring in your brain of, oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I should have a snack. Ooh, those cookies look good. Like that goes away in your thought process. So I'd imagine the same is for gambling addicts and alcoholics, where that part of your brain that just constantly lights up wanting it gets quieter, you know?
Yeah.
So not too surprising if it's attacking the same kind of pathways in the brain that are rewarding.
And we said this before, like whatever the ramifications are, okay, is that better or whatever addiction you have? Like if this thing can get you off of heroin, it's probably better that you end up with diarrhea than heroin addiction in your overdose.
Well, yeah,
right?
diarrhea.
So
Sure, I'd take diarrhea over a gambling addiction.
There's good questions on where the benefits and cons outweigh each other.
But
like,
do we really know? Yeah, do we really know what the outcome is yet? It's such a new medicine, and in like 10 years we could find out that it causes like super cancer or something.
But that's an interesting question where the line's going to be drawn. Like if they find out that it causes stomach ulcers, I feel like most people would rather still have that than heroin addiction. You know.
Yeah.
But they're addicted to heroin in the first.
Jackson, what the fuck?
Yeah, you said heroin, and I was like, damn.
I could use some of that right now. Jackson, take your Ozempic and calm down, okay?
Getting itchy. Heroin's good though. Like, not good for you.
Go on.
They like the heroin addicts love heroin, so maybe they prefer to do heroin than have stomach ulcers.
I feel anyone that wants to quit though would definitely take Ozempic possible side effects over the withdrawal of heroin. You know,
nobody truly wants to quit heroin.
Ooh, I wonder, does Ozempic have like withdrawal symptoms?
That's a
does it?
Good question.
Is it just replacing? Is it just replacing the addiction?
Do you yo-yo back once you stop it? Like, do you immediately start getting fat again?
What happens if you quit it? Like, what does your brain chemistry immediately return, or do you actually get used to not thinking like that at all, and you just stay that way? I'd be curious to see someone who stopped it halfway through.
Is Ozempic a white label drug? Like, is there a bunch of different brands that put out their own Ozempics, or is it one company?
No, it's not one company. A bunch of them are. I bought some stock today in a company that like is working on a single shot permanent Ozempic infusion. That apparently they infuse it into your pancreas and it's just permanent. They're testing it on rats currently, but
that's awesome.
That's awesome, but it's not a good stock. You want the subscription model version of whatever that is.
Yeah, you got to go to the Gillette razor blades. You sell them the handle, but then you sell the replacement blades yourself. So you're raking all that money.
Yeah, you want the ones that have to eat
depends on how much
every single day.
Well, depends on how much you sell the single shot for, right? Like upfront payment.
I would
I
imagine
guess.
even
Yeah.
if you get the one-time shot, there's follow-ups or something.
If there was
I
a
don't
shot
know.
of Ozempic right now that prevented you from ever getting fat in the future, would you take it?
No.
If we knew that it was safe and had no long-term side effects, I'd consider it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but
There's
none
no
of us are
guarantee.
like that obese right now where it's worth the risk of infinite diarrhea.
We're in the realm
Maria.
of easily, if we just really buckled down, we could be in amazing shape. None of us are so far out there that we would need to consider that kind of stuff.
If you told me that I can get the shot in and eat whatever the fuck I want and I wouldn't lose my appetite, then yeah.
Mm.
I would probably sell my soul for that, but if it just makes my hunger go away, it's like, okay, I can just drink coffee instead. I'm
So
good.
here's a question for that, Jackson. If you take it, is food still fun? Like, do you still look at a juicy steak and go, "Ooh, boy, I can't wait," instead of like the, neutered fucking food
Cardboard.
again? Yeah.
I'm just
Time
not
to
super
eat, I
food
guess.
motivated. If I was a dog, I wouldn't be like super food motivated. It's just not.
Okay,
much of an
no, hold
interest
on.
in me.
I'm putting my foot down on that one. If you were a dog, you would be 10 trillion% food motivated. You can't beat
Yeah.
billions of years of training and evolution. Like, you're done.
But no, there are some dogs. Yeah, they all like food, obviously. But there are some dogs that are less food motivated in terms of training, at least. Like they're less inclined to complete training tasks and shit like that for food, as opposed to some dogs who are really food motivated and will perform whatever tricks you want them to perform as long as they get a food reward at the end. Other ones are like toy motivated and other, genres of rewards, basically.
Hmm.
Basically, though, I personally, like, I can easily starve myself if I wanted to, I think.
Do it
Hmm.
right now.
Yeah, I think I
I
could
mean,
starve you
I don't
too,
think I've
easily.
I don't think I've eaten since last night, and that was like 13 hours ago.
God damn.
Why? What the fuck?
Psycho.
It's just, I slept, but also.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't count.
I mean, it does. I didn't have breakfast.
No.
And I had an early
if you
dinner last
sleep, it replaces eating. Everyone knows that, especially when you're poor. That's how it works.
Yeah, but I've got that, like, that little twinge in my stomach, like that feels like it's eating itself.
Okay, so you're decently hungry. You're not starving yourself right now. It's a difference.
No, but
Yeah.
my point is that, like, that feeling doesn't bother me right now. Like I don't.
All right,
even-
when
I don't
I-
even feel the
Okay,
need.
okay,
How
but
long
check
can
in
you
on
go?
us. Yeah, check in on us in 6 hours and tell us if that feeling's bothering you.
I could absolutely do that easily. I've done that plenty of
Ooh.
times.
How long could you
Yeah.
go?
I don't know, maybe like. I remember back in high school there was like a charity drive we did where you have to not eat for like 24 hours or 48 hours. I don't remember what it was,
Hmm.
but I remember getting decently far into that while everyone else crumbled like pathetic little food sluts.
I know my
not me,
limit.
though.
I remember my max was 36 hours. I did like a
Damn.
fast
No.
over the weekend.
Yeah, no eating at all.
Yeah.
Not even like little sugar cubes.
No. What? Sugar
Salt
would
licks?
immediately break your fast. That is
No
not
salt
a
licks?
fast. I had coffee. That's it. Black coffee.
Hmm.
And how was it towards the end? Like, when did it start getting painful for you?
Well, it was annoying initially, but then after a while, yeah, your body just goes, okay. I mean, I guess we're in just like preservation mode or something. So after a while, it was actually fine. Towards the end, I was just okay with it, but it got kind of boring because I had a steak in the fridge and I was like, okay, I mean, I do want the steak. That sounds yummy right now.
Yeah, I think I could do 24 hours pretty easily of not eating. I've done it in the past, so I think
Yeah,
so.
that's like one day. That's easy. If
Well,
you have your that's like one meal a day. That's what Doug and I did for a while as a challenge. You just eat
Let-
at like
let's,
4 p.m. and then
I mean, that's
the next
more
day
or
at
less
4
what I do.
p.m.
Well, let's give
Well, that's what I already
Jackson.
do.
Let's give Jackson a decently good challenge. Jackson, you're not allowed to eat till the next podcast recording.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
See how long you can go, bitch.
He's
Does the
counting the
bonus
after
in-
dark as the
Yeah, does he after dark in like 30
No,
minutes?
no. Main episode scheduled Tuesdays. You know.
I mean, no, I don't think I could do a full week without eating. Is that even possible?
Oh wow,
If you're drinking water,
Big
yeah,
shot
it is
now giving
possible.
up, huh?
Yeah, I'm
got
giving up
it.
on that.
If you're
Doesn't
just
sound
stuck
fun.
to like electrolytes and water, and if you want like a dash of lemon in your water, yeah, absolutely, you could do that.
If
Maybe
I went
not,
the full,
maybe it wouldn't be good for you though. Like you're already skinny.
I mean, I've gained weight in the last
larger
year.
people, like those extreme fat cases of like 600 pounds, they have diets where literally they're just on vitamins and water and they're monitored and they just eat absolutely nothing. So it's possible. You could do it.
I'm getting comments in chat previous. I've been noticing this trend in the last few episodes of live recordings. I've been noticing people saying I'm getting fat in the comments.
Why?
I don't know, but I feel like I was too skinny before, and now I'm like a pretty comfortable weight for myself. But
wait, I haven't checked in a while. Are you actually getting fat?
Because I mean,
I've
I'm
been calling
fatter
you
than I
fat
was
for a while.
I'm getting fatter than I was, but
Right, fat
not,
ass.
Yeah, not fatter than you still.
That's what you think, fatty.
Yeah. Wait, do you reckon that if you go for a week straight no eating, how much weight do you think you'd lose?
Oh, if you go a whole week, you're at some point you're going like after a few days. I imagine you're going to start dropping a pound a week. I think some guy was sharing his journey that I read, and he was saying, "Sorry,
a pound a week
day.
or a pound a day?" Yeah, okay,
pound a day. Yeah,
damn.
Eventually,
1 pound.
I might have just found a new method to trim these love handles.
That's not that much.
Yeah.
That's only 0.5 kilograms. I feel like we need more than that. Jackson has round cheeks. My face is fat. Yeah, I mean, I have a round face, but my body is like pretty normal, not fat.
When Jackson gets excited, his jowls jiggle like Richard Nixon. Yeah. He's like, good to see you guys again.
Jackson's just big boned.
Jackson has tits and a belly. Nice. Who are you? Are you sleeping with me at the moment? How do you know that?
That's his fiance
you know about my tits?
on her alt.
We can all tell.
Yeah.
You sound like someone with bitch tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, you naturally get fatter when you get older. What do you want from me? Let me get
That's
fat.
not natural. No.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Shut
I feel
up,
like
fatties.
I think it's more accurate that people get lazier as they get older, so they tend to put on weight.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this fat ass already making excuses. Oh, you guys, it's normal.
Yeah.
Anybody have any
No,
Oreos?
I'm supposed to weigh this much. It's normal.
All my fat is just in my cheeks.
Now hand me that fried chicken. Jackson, I didn't want to admit this on camera. I didn't want to embarrass you, but we did have to roll you into the recording booth today. You know,
like I
we
wouldn't
had to
recognize
shove
that.
and heave and hoe to get you through that door frame, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am very rotund, so easy to roll.
Ooh, good word. Good vocab word.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I remembered my next topic, if you want me to schmooze to that. So, speaking of being rotund and embarrassed in a public situation, I have a question for you guys. Are you people who, if you're in a concert or maybe a club or a wedding, a dance party, whatever, do you feel embarrassed dancing in public at all?
No.
No.
No, at a club? Why? Everyone's dancing.
Well, we're going to get to that. Kaya?
Define public. I don't go to concerts. But
okay,
if it's just a private party
wedding,
with our friends and family,
concert,
no.
Well, no,
if it's a concert, I do that generic guy thing where you just like bop up and down and
you pump your fist, you bob your head up and down, you kind of shimmy in place. Yeah, everyone loves the white guy dances. They're great. They're classic. So Kaya, like a wedding, maybe, you know, like a venue where everyone is kind of dancing, you know, dancey vibe where you would expect. Something like that.
Yeah, the wedding,
with my friends and family, and if I'd had a drink or two, you can get me to do pretty much any dance and karaoke.
So I bring this up.
My arms around.
I bring this up because maybe there's some people in our audience because they skew a bit younger, but there's some new analysis articles coming out that people are just not dancing anymore in general, and it's because, especially younger people, they're afraid of getting recorded on camera by people's camera phones and looking embarrassing.
That's a valid fear.
No, I think it's bullshit, man.
No, I hate
that.
You should. Yeah, you hate it, but it's a valid fear for sure. Like everyone's fucking got phones, and recording shit all the time now. It's so annoying.
I agree, it is valid, but it also it shouldn't be. You know, it should.
Yes, it shouldn't be. People shouldn't be fucking recording people against without. It annoys me so much when I see those videos of people on Twitter that have just like secretly recording someone having a normal interaction, and they post it to like Twitter, being like, look at this idiot. He did something wrong in public. What a fucking idiot.
There's so
it's
many
like the most
variations of
thing.
that. Like just a guy at the gym asking a girl out, and the girl like shares the secret recording. Like, oh my god, so cringe. So cringe. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Or
Yeah,
like a note left on your
I'm
desk or
with you
something, or a
guys.
text message, immediately screenshot it. And I hate it when you're at a party with your friends and some asshole pulls out his fucking Snapchat. Like, dude, we're all fucking high right now. Can you put that away?
Yeah,
Like, a
mom's
lot of
gonna
people
find
here have
out.
jobs. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah. It's just, I think we're creating a very, very sad culture where anytime you're getting group activities, you're going to have that self-conscious stigma in the back of your mind. Jackson loves it. He's the one recording. He's yucking it up because he's remembered all the funny stuff he recorded on his phone.
Just this bragging chat. I'll show my bare ass for the camera. Fuck you.
Yeah, you totally will, buddy. Thumbs up. Absolutely. You're that guy. Uh-huh. Cool. Believe you. Totally do.
I'm really starting to think everybody needs to start doing the fucking comedy shows do where like, oh, hey, all right, house party, everybody put your phones in this box.
Yeah,
You have to surrender your phone or we're not letting you in.
I see a lot of people
off.
getting offended by that. Like stand-up clubs do a lot of new rules where it's like, oh, phone in the box, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you see people complain about it. They're like, they took my fucking phone. Like they complain about it after the show. Oh, I can't believe they took it. What a lame fucking letdown. It's like, nah, man, fuck you. I support that 10 trillion %. Do it.
I don't think
Please
they
do
understand how comedy works either. Like that comedian is doing 57 appearances in this month. He's telling the same fucking joke in all of them.
Yes.
And he probably fucks up his one-liner in 90% of them. And they need to edit all of that shit together for Netflix eventually.
Here's
they
the
don't
other
need
thing.
rogue recordings of him bombing.
Here's the other thing. You can spoil a stand-up comedy routine. Comedians on tour tend to do 90% the same material because the whole point is they write a set and they tour it around the country. If you record a band at a concert, people still want to hear that song. They go, oh, you know, I'll listen to that song again. That's good. But if you're at a stand-up comedy club and you're spoiling their jokes, you're ruining most of the reason to go because you know what the jokes are. You know what's
couldn't
coming.
that logic? I was thinking about this the other day. I agree with you, but couldn't that logic be extended to people playing like story-based video games online? Like I don't understand why that gets a pass. Like the Telltale games, like that's pretty much like just watching that removes the entire.
That's a systemic loneliness problem. Like I'm of the personal opinion that I like to play everything myself. I don't like watching streamers or people play stuff. I'll check the game out in the beginning and be like, oh, would I like this? But then when I'm interested, I'd much rather do it myself. The problem you're describing there is you have lonely, desperate fucking college kids who want that friendship connection and to experience that with people. So they don't care if it's ruining it.
I'm not even talking about it. Like there's channels that just upload playthroughs with like no commentary and stuff. Like there's channels that just
heroes.
Like what's the point then of that's just the story game online basically.
I mean, yeah, but then you get people who won't be able to afford it in the first place.
Yeah, but people can't afford the stand-up comedy as well. Like I don't understand the difference really. I've never understood
because
the difference.
then once the comedy is done, they typically do have a recorded version that goes out like a Netflix special or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can pirate that one.
Here's a more apt analogy. It's like a movie. They put it in theaters, and people go to the theaters, and they can talk about it, whatever, but they don't allow you to record the movie in theaters. But when people want to watch it recorded, they can watch it when it comes to streaming or what have you. But
they don't allow you to pirate it then as well. Like, they try not to.
Well, yeah, anyway, but they don't allow you to record the stand-up comedian. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I don't care that much.
I don't care. This topic's dumb. You're dumb.
No, yeah, I mean, just generally speaking, I agree with the premise that people are recording too much, generally.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because we're recording our conversation right now, and we've been recording our conversations for about 10 years now.
Yeah, but we're living, I just hate culture now. I really do. I've always been cynical and you know, had specific standards for shit, but now it's like I want to shrug and throw up my hands and be like, I don't want to participate in this anymore. I hate all these fucking systems, man. I hate the infinite social media scrolls. I hate the recording of everything. I hate the cringe culture. I don't like talking to new people anymore because I find that most of what they're into is it just sucks. People are just boring as fuck now. And they get offended when you call them out on it. Oh, your day consists of watching Instagram reels? Boy, you're an interesting person. And then they get mad. They're like, well, everyone watches Instagram. They don't believe you when you say that you don't. You know? I don't. Oh, well.
Well.
One of you guys talk.
Kyle?
I agree. I mean, I don't know. You guys know I'm a privacy fanatic. It doesn't even end there. Like, cameras are everywhere. You have no privacy. You do something mildly naughty, maybe, and like everybody knows about it anyway because your fucking ISP knows, the cops know, some douchebag secretly recording you knows. But then, like, can't get rid of it. It's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
you know who I
if
think
there
are
was
the
a
biggest
solution at
fucking
all-
idiots? You know who I think are the biggest fucking idiots? People that still, in this day and age, upload pictures of their kids to the internet. Like, I'll go
Yeah.
on someone's Instagram account, it's like pictures of the kids. You're a fucking moron.
I feel yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys kept up. I talked about this on my stream, but Grok has been undressing women. What people
well, not just
do,
women, not just women. Also,
not just women, but specifically, yeah, I mean, they can
illegal.
undress anyone. So people like upload photos of Nicolas Maduro saying, "Hey, put him in a bikini," and Grok does. Which that part is funny, but then you have Indians like uploading photos of 17-year-old girls going, "At Grok, put her in a bikini," and Grok does, and that's why you don't upload photos of your children.
Remember the one that I sent you? That was like literally like an 8-year-old child, and thank God it wasn't like actually naked, but it had like you'd like go through the comments below of people tagging Grok, and they're like, "Put her in a bikini, make her naked," shit like that. It's just all
amazing,
gooning pedophiles.
It's amazing when you see the perspective of people who have no concept nor regular influx of internet attention and what they will give up just to get a little bit of it. Like, you see those parents who go, "Oh, I put this funny video of my toddler eating spaghetti on Instagram Reels, and look, it got 7,000 views. That's awesome." But what they don't realize is, okay, but now your child's identity is just there. It's just out there for whatever nefarious purpose anyone wants it for.
I mean,
and if something
but also
fucks up,
what they don't seem to also realize is that 7,000 pedophiles probably, because who the fuck, who's watching pictures of kids? Or
Well,
videos
that's what
of
That
kids?
is always the funny sad. You know, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Whenever I see somebody on the internet share like photos of their children being playful, like playing in a pool or something, and then you look at the tweet and it has like 97 bookmarks.
Yeah,
You,
it's
go,
like,
you can't click on the bookmarks to see, like, you can't see the likes and bookmarks anymore.
yeah.
But it makes you wonder, like, who's bookmarking?
Well,
Who 97 men bookmarked photos of this like half naked baby in a pool. You know,
and that's all definitely part of it. But to get to the main point I was hitting on there, the point is that wears off. That initial rush of dopamine and attention wears off. You're not going to get millions and trillions of views forever. So however many you get, and then what you're left with is what you guys are talking about. You know, looking at a month later, yeah, your short got 7,000 views, but now it's dead. And no one's watched it, and you've just given material to creepy AI trainers or pedophiles or what have you.
yeah.
So, was it worth it? Was it really? I don't know.
No, it wasn't. Even when it was 7,000 views or whatever, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Even if it was 300, the child doesn't have a say in the matter, and you're uploading them in a vulnerable state to the internet, which is forever.
And so many of them expect their kid or what have them to become a fucking Ryan's Toy Reviews or something where it's like, oh, well, they'll become a child actor and make a giant career out of it. No.
There can only be one Ryan.
No. Yeah. For every one of those, there's 10,000 parents out there being stupid and fucking endangering their kid for no reason, for nothing.
What happened to Ryan? Is he still a kid?
Nah, yeah, they give him like an Ozempic for his bones.
They give him a shot.
So he's
that keeps
permanently
him
9 years
12
old.
Permanently. But like, what I mean by that is he's got to age out eventually into not being able to play with kids. Like, eventually it's going to get creepy, right?
Let's see.
You reckon? Ooh,
So I'm on Ryan's Toy Reviews right now. He's got 40 million subs, still going strong, and what it looks like they're doing is bringing in other kids to do the
there you go.
shtick.
Just like Hollywood.
Yeah. So
Ryan hit the
makes
wall at
sense to
8.
me. Boy, they
the fuck
really
out of
fell
there.
off. Their views are, oh no, oh boy, that's
for 40 million
for
subscribers.
40
yeah,
million
those
subs.
aren't
These are abysmal. Like, wow, holy shit. Sorry, Ryan, we love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got multiple views with literally over 1 billion views. Like, good lord.
Ryan found out that getting older isn't always fun.
Yeah, you can see how it happened too. They rebranded to Ryan's World. So that's, oh, it's not his toy reviews anymore. It's the whole world.
He's multifaceted. He's going to talk
All of
about
his
politics.
friends. It's all
What's
his
Ryan's
friends
take
that-
on Venezuela?
It's all his friends that you don't give a fuck about. Isn't that right, audience? Yeah. Woohoo! And that always
Damn.
works.
You're so negative about everything, even Ryan. How could you
Yeah,
be negative
fuck that
about
guy.
Ryan?
Fuck that guy. Kid sucks. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Maybe I'm just
Do you think
negative.
Do you think that you could create beef with Ryan? Maybe that'll get us back on.
I don't want to. Why would I?
To get us back
Yeah,
on the
he's a
grand
nobody.
stage.
Can't even get views out of him with drama.
Yeah, he's not worth my time.
I don't know. I think if Andrew was in genuine beef with Ryan from Ryan's World / Toys Reviews,
I think
that would get views.
I think if that happened, like, yeah, it might give me a little bit of views, but there would definitely be a moment where I would wake up and I'd be like, okay, it's time to record my next diss track on Ryan. And then I'd be like, oh, I have to take a piss real quick. And I go to the bathroom and I look in the mirror and I would just stop and go, oh no.
I'm fighting a 12-year-old right now.
Why? Oh,
And he's winning.
fuck. And then I'd look at my bank account because of YouTube drama paying out. I'd go, never mind, I don't care. And I'd make billions of
Thank
dollars.
God for Ryan.
Yeah. Thank God people watch the absolute worst dog shit imaginable on the internet. Oh, well.
Kaya, do you have anything positive today to talk about?
Yeah, do we have a things we like corner? This episode is fucking dour.
About Ryan? I don't even know that channel,
No,
I'll be honest.
No. It doesn't need to be a things we like about Ryan corner, just a thing.
Yeah,
we
no,
like
let's
in
do the
general.
things we like about Ryan's World
Yeah.
corner. Play the jingle.
Something I like. Well, this past week I recommended a channel to Jackson on YouTube called Ewu Bodycams, and I've been binging that.
Oh, explore
because-
with us. Yeah, my mom
Yeah.
loves that fucking channel.
It's so bingeable.
My mom.
is the one upside
I have
to-
a fun story on that before we get into it. So I visited my mom for the holidays, and I got to snoop her YouTube account because we would watch YouTube. I learned that my mom watches nothing but one of two types of YouTube content. The first is like mom homemaking stuff, like crafts and
Aw.
decorating and painting and wine glasses and all that shit. And the second is literally police body cam footage. Nothing
Yeah,
but
that's-
Explore with Us and Body Cam Florida and all that bullshit.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it. Those are the only two kinds of videos she ever watches on
That's
YouTube.
the duality of mums. There's always
It
the
really
cutest,
is.
most wholesome stuff, and then horrific crime scene investigation.
And I talked to her about it, and I was like, Mom, some of this stuff gets really fucked up. Why do you like it? And she's like, well, I just want to see, like, people getting in trouble and, like, getting their comeuppance. And I'm like, okay. Sounds good.
to be fair, that is pretty satisfying seeing these stupid criminals get caught.
Yeah.
I do enjoy
Some
that.
of them,
Extremely.
occasionally you get the video where it's like, oh, this guy was eating his toddler in the basement alive while it screamed for help. And it's like, okay. But then a lot of the others are just this stupid kid got shoplifting and, went to jail. It's like, okay, yeah, it's fun.
I find them
But-
extremely amusing. It is the one upside of mass surveillance is like now we get all of this amusing footage of like cops just arresting these belligerent, feral, genuinely retarded. Like 99% of it is 60 IQ people going, what I do, what I do, what I do, after like running over children. And the cops
Yeah.
are like, you just ran over children. What I do, what I do.
I didn't know
It's
that
just
was
like,
illegal.
Holy shit. No, I did not. It's like,
Well,
holy
my
fuck,
favorite
this is
is
so
when
bingeable.
My favorite is when they commit a crime and the cop is like, okay, put your hands behind your back. And they go, well, you're not going to arrest me. No, you are not
Yeah.
arresting me. Absolutely not. It's like, that's going to stop them, make them
I know.
reconsider.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting arrested. And their fucking feral brains and their schizo brains that make sense. It is insane. Like some of them I have to skip because they're that so stupid that I actually get a little upset where my taxes pay for this. Like we need Judge Dredd. This is the third time I've said this now, but can we have Judge Dredd now officially? Like these people don't deserve a fair trial. Fuck off. But some of them are very amusing or interesting. I watched the Turpin family one yesterday. You guys remember those where like 13 children were chained up in a house by two
Yeah, I
freaks?
watched that one as well.
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, so
crazy.
fucking
And then
creepy.
the kids were chained up there for like 20 years. I mean, it was a range of kids from like 27, not a kid anymore,
29.
down to like 29, down to like
29.
two newborns or whatever. They had 13 kids chained up in there for like they
Yeah.
moved states with them as well. It was like a little cult compound of just the kids basically and the two crazy parents. And the incredulous look on like the mum's face as the police officers tell her she's being arrested because she's kept them chained up in rooms and stuff. But, yeah, it
The
was crazy.
incredulous, for those who don't know, these were at this point you have to call them a pack, like a pack of 13 kids who were born like they're all between the ages of 2 to 29, and they all have rickets, they're all malnourished, and half of them are chained to beds. The parents chained them to beds because they would sneak out of bed at night to eat food.
It's always that I've
and
noticed.
they even had a shame room where it was a nothing but a hardwood floor and nothing in it. And they would make them sleep in there alone on that floor to punish them. Like, these were actual fucking monsters.
Literal
Like the kids weren't allowed to the doctors. They never went to school. They never did any. Like, they were only stuck in the house with the parents basically their entire lives.
Yeah,
and it only fell apart because one of the children, I think she was like a 17-year-old girl, she broke out during the night through a window. And she had no concept of the outside world, basically. Absolutely no concept of the outside world.
It is so sad. You watch it, and this is genuinely more heroic than most of the like movies I've ever seen. This girl is outside. She flags down a cop after calling him. She doesn't even know how addresses works, by the way. The 911 operator is like, "Sweetie, where are you?" And she's like, "I don't know. I don't know how to read street signs. I've never been outside before." And I think her name was Jordan Turpin.
Yeah, Jordan.
And she was like 17 at the time, and she's never been outside except like the yard. And the cop at some point, he's incredulous. So they talk it through. The cop finally finds her. He arrives. He says, "Get in my car. Let's drive there." And in the meantime, they're talking, and she's like, "Yeah, it's 13 of us, and they don't let us outside or let us eat." And the cop goes, "Why don't you guys just leave when they're outside of the house?"
That fucking annoyed me.
And I mean, to be fair, like to a normal human, that is such a wild concept that 13 people have been so cowed that you can literally leave the jail cell unlocked.
In the video, they do. They explained in the video. He's asking these questions because he's trying to get answers
get more information.
Without direct.
Get more information.
But the way he sounds, the way he's like chewing on gum the entire. He sounds so uninterested and unimpressed.
Okay, but to be fair, you're a cop who's working your regular beat. You see a 17-year-old girl on the street corner who's just saying like weird shit. It's like I wouldn't just immediately be like, "Oh my god, quick, I gotta kick down your front door, guns ablazing." Like, no, I'd be kind of confused. You have to,
yeah, exactly, because 99 again, watch that fucking channel. 99% of people that sound like that girl, they're just fucking high. They're just fucking high.
She might have been like, for all we know, she might have been a teenager just sneaking out from home and trying to start shit. Kids are dumb, but in this scenario, it was the truth. You never know.
And it is very unbelievable, but the reality is sometimes you can just demonize people so much that even if their jail cell is unlocked, they're too terrified. Even at 29, they're just terrified of leaving the home.
Well, it's all she's ever known. It's all she's ever known. And she's been punished endlessly by her parents.
Right. Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone in the video is to blame for the procedure. Like, the teenager did the right move, and then the cop, he called back up and said, "Hey, we have a warrant. We're going to get 3 officers to go in." Like,
they didn't even have a warrant.
They had a warrant. They didn't have a warrant,
But they went in, though. Didn't they get permission from the mom, I think?
I think they just had probable cause.
Probable cause, yeah.
Well, the parents kind of, sort of. They look genuinely startled and stunned that somebody had called the cops on them. They were like, somebody called?
The part that made me laugh, the part that really made me laugh at the very beginning is the cops show up to the house, and they're like, "Oh, wow, this place fucking sucks. Like, it's dirty and filthy, and all these kids are running around. Like, what's going on here?" And then the mom is starting to suspect that they're, gonna call her ass on stuff. So she goes, "Oh, hey, older brother, make them a pizza. Put a pizza in the oven for them." And it's like, that's her best solution to look like she's a good mom feeding her kids. She's like, "Oh yeah, he was totally gonna make them a pizza." Yeah.
I remember the dad doing like the sneaky, almost cartoonish, like, "I'm just casually leaning on this object that's blocking a door, by the way. Don't notice the door, please." And then the cop is like, "Hey, could you move aside?" And the dad reluctantly does. And then they open the door, and it's an 8-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy who's chained to a bed by his ankles and arms.
Yeah. It's like, how do you? And
the parents are like, "We just meant what's best for them," chaining up this fucking boy. This must be from the like Epstein playbook of what's best for children. Where the fuck did you learn this?
Evil.
Yeah, very evil people.
What made me laugh was that like the cops are asking to go inside to investigate, and the mum's like, "Oh, yes, okay, you can come inside, but it's a bit messy at the moment. We're in the process of moving. Like, there's just going to be boxes around." And they walk in, and it's just like an actual garbage pit. Like just rubbish everywhere. It's like, what are you moving? What do you mean? It looks like it just looks like a garbage
There's
dump.
like moldy food on the floor and everything, and the dad has
You're
like
not
the
moving.
most Lego haircut and everything. They just look fucking weird, like pale.
Yeah,
and
scary.
Yeah, and the upsetting
Do you
part
remember
is
they show a photo of them like all done up and stuff, like a family photo,
Mhm.
and it is like the most culty, creepy photo. It's just like the
It's
two
culty
parents
and-
in the middle wearing suits, and then all the kids wearing the same clothes around them.
what
Terrifying.
pissed me off is that all the kids are malnourished and they're getting chained to the bed for eating too much, and then you look at the mom and she's fucking fat. So
Yeah, it's always
she's
that
sitting there
very, very
stuffing
large.
her face.
She's not even
But
like
then-
American fat, like standard fat. She is a very large woman. She has
Yeah,
reached the point of no return.
She should be on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Then I'd
Yeah,
respect.
chained to
Well,
a
no,
bed.
she should be in jail, Jackson.
Oh, yes. But
Yeah.
also on Ozempic.
They both. They force feed her Ozempic in jail.
There was another one similar to that. I don't remember it was a YouTube channel that I had never heard of before, but I guess was fairly large, like 1 million subscribers. I think it was Fantastic Adventures or something like
Yeah,
that.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you,
saw that
you
one
remember
too.
same concepts. Like it was a woman who ran a YouTube channel or something. She had 7 kids, adopted kids or whatever, under her care, and the police officers were called for a welfare check, and it's just the most deplorable conditions. The kids are terrified to talk to the police officers. Finally, the police officer gets one small child in a cupboard, like a pantry, and she just breaks down crying, talking about the systemic abuse from the mum, how the mum would spray them with pepper spray in the eyes constantly. She was too
Yeah.
scared to eat.
Oh,
The police
Jesus.
officer's like, look at all this food in this pantry. How are you guys so malnourished? And then the kid like explains, and he's like, have something. Have one of the, like, there's chips behind you. Have a packet of chips right now. And she's like, no, she'll find out. She'll smell it on my breath. That's how
Yeah.
scared she was. And he's like, no, just have it. There's so much food here. And then you look at the fucking mum, and she's a land whale.
And then the
Oh my
cop starts
God.
eating chips, and she runs down the stairs and pepper sprays him in the face.
Yeah. No one eats chips in my house. Those are my
Yeah.
chips. But yeah, no, the cop was basically like, have anything in here. Look, there's so much food everywhere. Please have something. And she's like, no, she'll smell the chips on my breath and then she'll punish me. Oh man.
Yeah.
Evil.
Parents are just evil.
Creepy.
The one that I really like, that I like a lot, is a cop shows up to a daycare for a welfare check, and she goes with the social workers, and they're like, oh, she's allowed to license up to have, like, I think up to 7 kids at a time.
I
And
watched
we
that one
suspect-
too.
Yeah,
I
we
think so.
suspect she might have 9 or 10, which, you know, we just need to like get some papers in order and have her sign some stuff and figure it out. So they show up and no one's there. The whole daycare is just empty.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen
Yeah,
the same. We've all been to the
Yeah,
same
we've been
channel.
watching all the
Yeah.
same videos. Yeah.
And then
But
it
it's like a
turns out
fucking
that they
mystery.
were hiding like
In the
18
basement.
children in the basement.
Well,
with
yeah,
a-
but
through a
the
hidden
way that
door.
they find out is fucking amazing, because it's like a mystery. They show up and the whole house is empty. And they're like, where the fuck are these kids? And then finally one of the workers there shows up and they're like, hi, where are the kids? And she's like, oh, the person running the daycare had them. And yeah, you can talk to her. And then the person running the daycare shows up after being dropped off in like a back alleyway, like
Yeah.
trying to avoid the police. And they're like, hi, where are the kids? And she goes, they're at the park.
Yes.
They're like, okay, with who?
You're
They're at the
forgetting the best
park.
part. The social worker opens one of the great.
I was
So throughout the
getting
whole
to that,
movie-
you fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
let
That
him go.
happens all after this.
let him go. Let him
Finally,
go.
they get permission to
You forgot
explore the
about it.
house. Yeah, they finally
You're
they get
welcome. I
permission
reminded
to
you.
explore the house. and they're like checking in like closets and like all the shit. And they open a closet and there's backpacks in there from all the kids. And they're like, what are these backpacks doing here? And she's like, well, we were going to clean them and donate them to
Yeah.
the hockey team.
Soccer practice.
It's like, what the fuck? Okay. And then eventually they open a grate in the floor and there's like creepy fucking horror music coming out of the
Piano music.
floorboards. Yeah, it's like,
Again,
piano.
it's the cop. The cop accidentally finds it. Like they can hear music coming from under the house, and they're like, lady, we can hear music coming from under your house. Is there a basement? She's like, no, I'm sorry. I don't know why you're hearing that. There's no basement.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah, there's no
gaslighting
basement.
the
There's no
cops.
basement. There's no basement. There's no basement. And
Yeah.
then finally, one of the other cops leans on a wall like a
Well,
fucking
yeah.
Scooby-Doo
Scooby-Doo
mystery.
thing. Yeah,
And it slides open a false door, and he goes, "Hey, I found the basement."
yeah, and there's just
You
30 kids down
you
there.
forgot the best part. See, he leans onto a wall and he hears a baby cry. That's the creepy
Yeah.
part. He's like, I'm hearing a baby crying through the walls. Where is this? And
then,
the daycare lady, the one that owns it, is creepy as fuck because the whole time she's smiling. She's like, basement? There is no basement. I'm so sorry. There is no basement.
The kids are at the park. Let's all just go to the park now.
And then they keep asking, well, who are they at the park with? And she goes, they're at the park. They're at the park. Let's go to the park. They're at the park.
She's trying to get the cops to go to the park so that
that they can funnel them out of the basement. Yeah. But then they finally do go down into the basement. They finally do go down into the basement, and it's a single employee of the daycare center huddled in pitch darkness in the basement with 18 kids, keeping them as silent as possible. It's so fucking weird. It's just so weird. Like, why? Why are you doing this?
Well, they were trying to they had licensing issues. They weren't allowed to. They weren't allowed to have the kids in general.
I don't know what's wrong with people's brains, man. Where that's your solution: hide them in the fucking basement.
I can't believe if it was just one lady, it would be like, okay, she's insane. But she had like 3 employees in that house that all knew as well. Like there were 4 people. Yeah. This was like a scheme between them all to hide 18 kids in the basement while
they all got
investigated above.
They all got in legal trouble, severe legal trouble, but the one that was actually like forcing them to stay in the basement got the biggest legal trouble of all. It's like, you have to know what you're doing is not okay at all.
Did she? I mean, I hope so. I think it was 4 employees in total, 4 or 5. There were so many of them. Yeah, there was a fat guy with a big beard and like a trench coat driving around the owner lady who looked like a creepy witch. I mean, if you're going to run the scam, just do it like the Somalis. Don't have any children at all. Like, this is just more risk for you. Why actually take children in? And if you could just say you did.
Well, she was trying to run a legitimate business. She just didn't have the licenses or whatever necessary for it. Which, you should in the first place. But the solution to that issue shouldn't be kidnapping 18 kids.
And then they before all this happens, they have a mother show up so that she can pull a child out so they can start figuring stuff out. And as soon as she shows up, just her kid is released, and like all the others are still missing.
From the
like,
shadow
okay,
realm.
well, this is fucked up.
Fuck that. The point of this conversation has really been that those channels are so fucking bingeable.
Yes, they are. They definitely are.
Father finds out about son's disgusting secret, and I'm like, show me. The clickbait as fuck, but you know what? You got me by the balls, damn it. It's working. This is better than any Mr. Beast clickbait. You got the fucking Krabby Patty secret clickbait formula. You got me hooked.
Yeah.
It's working, damn it. I'm falling for clickbait. Why is it so good?
The crazy one yesterday that we watched, Kaya, was fucking just awesome. Like, incredible. The one where the son had a decapitated head in his closet.
Oh my god, this fucking dunce. Have you seen that one, Andrew?
Terrifying.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh my god, he's the most pretentious Dexter role-playing kid who like waddles up to the cop, and the cop is like, hey, so your mom found something in your room. Do you know what it is? And he starts acting super cool, like, yes, a decapitated human head and hands. And the cop goes, where'd you find them? From that fella who went missing the other day. How'd they end up in your room? I murdered him. Yeah. And the whole time he's just
he had dramatic pause. He cocks his head to the side, looks off into the distance like he's reminiscing.
He sounds like an anime character. Holy shit.
He's trying to be so anime.
He's
That's
trying
the thing.
So hard.
You can tell. You should watch that one. It was one of their recent videos. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But
I don't know.
You can tell. Oh, if the mom hadn't called the cops on her own
would have
daughter,
actually been a serial killer. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have at least gotten like 1 or 2 more victims, for sure. For sure. They genuinely caught a serial killer in the making. But thankfully, literally every criminal is 60 IQ, including the fucking serial killers. So, and then they're sitting in the interrogation room, and then the cops, I love the interrogations too, because the cops are always like so flattering and like, wow. And then how did you feel about that? Oh yeah, I get that. You know, I've always also thought about murdering people. And they get the dunces to just fucking confess everything. They think so highly of themselves.
Well,
and they
it's
get
so
caught
funny
so
how
easy.
little. It's so funny how little it takes for them to get on their good side. Like they'll walk in and they'll be like, "All right, Mike, my name is Officer Durandon, and just wanted to know, are you thirsty? You want like a Coke or something? Hang on, let's get you a Coke." And they put a Coke down. They go, "That's some good Coke, right? Huh? You know, I'm more of a Pepsi guy myself, but anyway, tell me how you killed those people." And it just works. Like it works so many times.
Rapport building.
I watched this one. I watched this one where it was a hick he had like a 13-year-old stepdaughter, and turns out he was getting her liquored up and raping her. like multiple times. And he's in the room with the interrogator. And by the end of it, the interrogator had him confessing to it as sort of a like, you know, it happens to everyone. It happens to everyone, right? I mean, look, it might have happened to you, right? And you go, that is such a gross thing for someone to say that it just happens that you liquor up a 13-year-old and have sex with her. But, you know, he got a confession out of the guy, so good on the interrogator.
No, that's good interrogation.
One of my,
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's all part of it. The police,
it's
the
not
police
coercive
should
either. Like, it's
10,000% lie to get this kind of shit out of people when they know, when they basically have all the evidence and they're trying to get confessions. They should 10 million percent lie.
As long as it's not a false confession, of course. Like they don't, you know, try to get a false confession.
I mean,
right.
Yeah,
but when you know the
person.
Yeah, when you know the person's done it and you're just using like psychological tricks to appear more friendly or like convince them to be truthful about things, and yeah, I mean that's just good interrogation.
Yeah, I think the only videos I like more than all of those are the ones where the person actually is innocent and the cops are doing a terrible job interrogating.
Yeah, I love that as well.
I love those to death. Like they got this one dude. It was on JCS, which is one of the other giant criminal.
Jim Can't Swim. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's a dude who's just totally innocent, completely innocent. Like, he has a million alibis. He was at a friend's house, like, not even remotely related to the crime. And the cops are like, okay, we saw you hanging out with this guy. And he just, like, freaks out. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't even know who that is. Like, it's like, super funny. Because he's like, he's not even, like, freaking out or whatever. He's just pissed. It's like, you guys are lying. You're stupid. And the cops are trying so hard to convince him that's what happened.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
It is very amusing. Thank God for body cameras.
Yeah.
And interrogation videos as well, like you said.
Yeah.
They are very illuminating about how
unfortunately it makes
super criminal's brain works.
Well, it makes them too self-conscious to dance, though, is the problem. They're afraid to be called cringe, you know? We got to be careful about it.
Yeah.
Too many cameras.
If you're a criminal out there, if you're going to do something criminal, just let us know. Message us on Patreon so that we can look up your body cam footage. You know, be fun.
Just dance.
Just dance on camera.
Instead of committing crimes, dance.
Yeah, if you want to give us a signal that it's you, the next time you're on a police body cam, just like do like the Soldier Boy, and then we'll go, oh, it's him. We got him.
Yeah, we'll know. There's an official podcast watcher. And then we'll find out about your deplorable crimes, and we'll feel embarrassed about that.
He hid those 8 children in that basement just for us.
Yeah. And we only know due to the fact that he dabbed after the crime.
At first I was suspicious, but then he did the Macarena, and I knew it was him.
Yeah.
I knew it.
This was supposed to be a things we like, by the way. Well, I mean, I threw out a good one. Apparently, we had a topic out of it. Yeah.
It was a thing we liked. Sure.
All right, you guys' turn.
I've been binging that so much.
I like crimes and police, people getting hurt. It's cool.
The thing I like this week is something out of my wheelhouse. It's the only video game I've been playing this week. It's a anime video game. I think I told you about it, Kaya.
Yeah, I think you were speaking about porn in it or something.
No.
I forgot what it was.
It's still got the same kind of creepy stuff that most anime games have, which is like upskirt panty shots and shit like that sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah.
But that's all of them. It's a game called 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's from a while back. Yeah, it's a Switch game.
Name.
It's a stupid name. But I basically only started playing it because it's kind of like a visual novel style game that apparently has the most like absolutely fucking nuts storyline possible. Just an absolutely crazy, just absolutely lunacy. And it is that. It's basically just the most insane story I've ever played through. Every single chapter is just filled with plot twists. It's a time travel story.
Nah, don't spoil it though.
Okay, here, let me give you an example of just how fucking crazy it gets. The people time travel from the past and the future, and there's clones of people, and sometimes your own clone will show up with a gun to assassinate you, your character. You play through the stories of 13 different protagonists, each with their own...
On the Aegis Rim?
Yeah,
and
each on their own branching stories that intersect with each other and stuff, but also you don't know who you actually are at any given... It's so fucking insane. Cool. I don't know how... And it's got the most unorthodox narrative structure in a video game as well. Like you're playing it completely out of order. You don't know what time you're in really at all, ever. So
It's been on my list for a long time.
it's a unique experience. I don't know if I'd say it's good in the like good in terms of just pure quality or writing or anything like that, but it has been absolutely balls to the walls, just insane. So if you want a game that's just constant plot twists and you going, what the fuck, then it's probably pretty good for that.
Neat.
What about you,
Nice.
Andrew?
My thing that I like in the corner today is a television show by the name of The Chair Company. It fucking rules. And I binged it in 2 days, and it's very hard for me to binge shows these days. It stars Tim Robinson of I Think You Should Leave, Detroiters. You'd recognize his face.
Yeah.
And it's kind of different than everything else he's ever done. Like, his comedies are very often like absurdist, kind of, they're hard to describe. They're like Tim and Eric, but more about like dialogue and weird characters than visual nonsense. But The
Kinda
Chair
surreal?
Company, surreal is a good way to put it. Yeah, like uncomfortable and weird scenarios that feel like they could happen, but are pretty out there. But they're hysterical. I Think You Should Leave is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. But The Chair Company is him doing a mystery show. And it's like got his speckles of his humor in it, but an actual really interesting, well-directed mystery plot as well. I won't give anything away. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's on HBO Max. It's a whole full season right now. But the plot is he's an architect at a firm, and he's designing a new mall for a local town, and he's doing a press release about it. You know, like they get on stage and they show some slideshows and presentations and whatnot. And he goes to sit down in his chair, and his chair collapses. He just busts his ass on the stage. So he's like, oh, well, I'm going to give the people who made this chair a piece of my fucking mind. Those motherfuckers, they embarrassed me, made a shitty chair. So he starts looking into the company that makes the chairs, but the company might not actually exist.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And it's probably the most unique mystery show I've ever seen in my life. It's well worth watching.
You don't have to tell me, but maybe make some kind of signal that I'll know if I'm correct here. Does it turn out that he has amnesia and he created the chair company?
I will go ahead and spoil that that's not true, because I hate mysteries where they cop out and go, you were the bad guy the whole time. It was all
a dream or something.
It was all a dream. No, it's none of those. There's an actual conclusion. There's actual plot threads. Like it's a satisfying conclusion for the most part.
So it's just one season. Like that's
yes. It's getting a second. It's getting a second season.
Of course.
Yeah, but season 1, I think, ends wrapping enough questions that it's satisfying while still opening enough for a second season.
How many chair
it's a good
companies are there?
I don't know. You'll have to watch and find out.
Damn.
Oh.
All right.
But it's also a very funny show. Oh, I don't know. You'll have to find out. Anyway, very funny show. Very cleverly written. Very unlike any other shows I've seen. Very much its own thing. Highly recommend. Yeah.
All right, neat. That's going to do it for this week's episode. Official.men 7-day free trial if you want to listen to the After Dark that's coming up right now. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you, Bodycams.